Good evening, you're welcome to Political Discourse. Thank God the federal government has come out to issue a statement on the ongoing Israel-Iran conflict. I repeat, thank God that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs have come out to tell the world where Nigeria stands on this Iran-Israel conflict. Not what Northerners are coming out to say that 200 million Nigerians stand with Iran, picking a side. I said it before that even a Muslim ticket of a Buhari, if Buhari were to be the president and it is a Muslim ticket, Buhari the president and Shetima the vice president, they dare not say they pick sides with Iran. They might not do it officially, but as official, as a government, they dare not say they pick sides because it is tantamount to asking for suicide. So now the Foreign Ministry has come out to say that this is our statement on the ongoing conflict. Like I said, Nigeria divided into North and South. Most of Northern Nigeria are saying that we stand with Iran. Southern Nigeria is saying that we stand with Israel. More importantly, I'm seeing more comments, more reactions from Northern Nigeria, Northern Muslims. A particular Muslim said that they should wipe Israel out of the face of the earth. These are terrorist tendencies. Like I said, Northern Nigeria does not have the capacity to withstand any attack as we speak. So they should not call for any attack. Because the way Northern Nigeria is running rogue, left, right, center, if we are going to, for instance, let's say, Northern Nigeria, take your stand. Southern Nigeria, take your stand. If Northern Nigeria is being attacked, can they withstand such attack? People just come out and just say one or two things without looking at the repercussions. Nigerian, the Foreign Ministry have said that this is our take. Let me read it out. Now, the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria condemns Israel's preemptive strike on Iran that has led to an escalation of hostilities between the Islamic Republic of Iran and the State of Israel, marked by sustained missile and area exchanges across both territories. Nigeria expresses this is where it is getting interesting. Nigeria expresses its grave concern and calls for immediate cessation of hostilities. So Nigeria is saying that we are standing in the middle. Please, we are calling for, please, stop the fight. We don't pick sides. We are not here or there. You attacking each other, it's not good. Lives are going from Iran to Israel, from Israel to Iran. That's the stand that Nigerian government can take at this point in time. Not the ones that somebody from one jihadist, one Fulani fundamentalist in Northern Nigeria is coming out to say that 200 million Nigerians, that they should wipe Israel out of the face of the earth. The last paragraph and the last sentence, it says, Nigeria stands ready to support all genuine efforts aimed at de-escalating tensions and promoting peace in the region. So Nigeria sues for peace on the ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran. Now, I ask this question. In what capacity does, like if Nigeria is going to issue a threat to any country in the Asia Minor, in what capacity does it have at the moment? Do we have air capacity? Do we have the ammunition? If you have the manpower, that is not, like, it's not obtainable in today's warfare. You have plenty people, manpower. Do you know how many Israel is? Let's say the population of Israel is 10, 11, 12 million. Lagos is much more than Israel. But Israel is influencing decisions in the world. If Israel, so it's not by we have military, number of military. How effective is Nigeria's military to want to come and say we are standing off with if there's a conflict? So we should not go there at all. That is not our jurisdiction. It's unfortunate that we have leaders that are not visionary. It is only leaders that are consumers. Leaders that are consumers. The other day, Babangida had a book launch. We saw all past leaders in Nigeria. And you look at Nigeria and look at these guys in with their escort, with their splendor, with their agbada, with their dashiki, with all the accolades, with BB grammar. But electricity, they don't fees. Refinery, they don't maintain. water, under water. They don't feel under water. They don't feel provide to Nigerians. Some villages are drinking mud water. In the north, some places don't have access to water. You see them wearing agbada. We are just a consuming nation. We are not a reproductive. We don't produce. What do we actually produce in Nigeria? Even the agriculture that we have, whatever we can. Fulani want to kill everybody, finish. No productivity that will come and say that we stand with one person against one person in an ongoing conflict. You see, the only people standing with Iran, those ones then get nuclear, those ones they get capacity. I'm telling you, they have what it. See, those ones, we have Pakistan. I'm not saying Pakistan has the capacity. We have China, we have Russia, we have North Korea. These people have nuclear capacity. Those standing with Iran, then one northerner from one bush, from one mosque would come and tell me that you are standing with Iran. You know the repercussion? What Nigeria stands to gain in this Iran conflict, it is the oil boom, the gas boom. When Israel starts to target facilities, I think they have blown up a gas facility. The price of gas will go up. Nigeria government can use opportunity with the high prices, carry gas from southeast, sell, make more money, more foreign exchange. Nigeria can export. The price of crude goes up. Like in the time of Jonathan, we had high prices, more revenue. That's the only thing that Nigeria will gain from it. Not somebody will say that they should annihilate for world peace. I don't know. We have said that this country, we are not united, we are not one. That is why you see different characters from Northern Nigeria. The way we think, reason in Northern Nigeria is different from the way we think in Southern Nigeria. Look at Northern Nigeria. Northern Nigeria looks like some of these Arab countries. This Arab, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Look at that. That's the trend. With the kind of Islamic ideology they practice. Look at Southern Nigeria. We are turning towards the Western kind of civilization and society. That's the difference between us. That's why we said this country needs to be restructured. Even though it's restructuring state by state. Every state, restructuring from state. When we start with local government restructuring, we now go to state restructuring. We now go to state police. From state police, we now go to regional development restructuring. Regional, we now we move to the next level. Nigeria at this point in time should be a world power. We have the manpower. We have the intelligence. We have the potential to become world power in Africa. But because of colonial influence, imperialist influence, bad leadership, we cannot attain. Look at Northern Nigeria that have ruled Nigeria for how many years? With all this religious ideology, how has it benefited them in Northern Nigeria? I always point to the Sultan of Sokoto. Like, how has it contributed to the overall development of that region? Because we need to look at Saudi Arabia, liberal Islam, and look at how they are attracting so much investment. Most leaders in Northern Nigeria, they take homage. They go to Saudi Arabia. Maybe that's where Hajj is. They go and they build estates and what have you, do investment. They leave their Northern Nigeria with their ideology of Sharia and what have you. A Sharia that is only applicable to big men, poor men, and the less privileged in society. Sharia that is not applicable to senators, powerful people in Northern Nigeria. I don't know why we are deceiving ourselves. I'm not saying that Israel is right in what they are doing or Iran is right. If you are going to pick sides, say me and my family, I. Don't drag in 200 million Nigerians. In fact, we are not one. We are not united in ideology and in agenda. Don't drag in 200 million Nigerians. One reason is why you see that people are some countries are keeping quiet because of the kind of leadership we have in Iran today. What is Israel trying to do? They will take us from their military facilities, capability to fire missiles in Israel. They will also hit their energy sites so that they can pressure unrest in the country. They are targeting the regime, the Islamic regime in Iran. If you look at Iran critically, Iran is not that a Muslim country. People in Iran, Iranians, most Iranians are against the regime, the Islamic regime of Iran. For instance, yes, they are against it. So Israel is trying to cause one wahala so that the people will revolt. They are even trying to target the leaders. Iran says we are trying to target Netanyahu. Iran says so. We are trying to target Netanyahu. The same Israel saying they are trying to target, is it Khomeini, their supreme leader. So Israel wants to take out, because Iran has an intention. They can build the capacity to wipe off Israel if they have possession of nuclear weapon. Iran with nuclear weapons is so dangerous that it could trigger a third world war. Iran with nuclear weapons. I'm not saying that Israel is only good to have, India is only good, Russia. But if you have nuclear weapons, do you have the maturity? Would it be for world peace? I even respect in North Korea. Although if you have nuclear weapon, nobody is going to, the US and Israel, they are not going to bully you. They know that you have something that can, North Korea, say we will face it to America. Our nuclear weapon will face it direct to America. If anybody pressures us too much, we just release it. And it's not going to be a good one. The other time they were testing some of these their ballistic missiles. We're not saying that Iran, but Iran has been indicted for sponsoring terrorism activities in that region. We have Hamas, we have Hezbollah. Look at down in Nigeria, we have they have network. They have been sponsoring terrorist network that have been terrorizing the world. Iran looks like the Islamic supreme military power in the world. Like Iran stands for that supremacy of Islam. Like they have the technology. Iran has that capacity. If Iran is allowed to develop at a pace whereby they can churn out nuclear weapons, Iran has the capacity to do so. So the West, they are afraid of Iran's capacity to cause harm on Israel, because like what this Saraki from Northern Nigeria says that they should wipe them from the face of the earth. If Iran has that nuclear weapon, my brother, they go wipe them out. They will wipe them out. I'm telling you, they have the heart to do so. People that are sponsoring terrorism activities. So that's one reason why you see people are not saying so much about the conflict, because they know the US, even US is backing Israel to do what they are doing, even supplying them some weapons to do what they are doing. And also they want Iran to even come to the table, this nuclear deal, so that they will sign a deal that they will not further update, further improve, or do. What did Israel do? There was an attack in Iran, and this was instigated by Israel. Inside Iran, instigated by Israel. So all those chiefs, top chiefs, because of that attack, they had to go and convene for a meeting. So Israel lured them to go and do a meeting, and in that meeting, that is where they were killed. So they caused a crisis here, knowing that any crisis, any attack in the country, there will be a convergence of the military top guys. So they set this trap, and it resulted to that meeting, and they, with precision, my brother, when I look at Nigeria, I cry. From Israel, they sent a direct missile into the room that it didn't even affect the building, and it killed the people there. It killed the people there. Look at technology. That's how one northern person will just come out and start saying all sorts of rubbish left, right, center. My brother, we have said it. Nigeria, don't put Nigerians in trouble. Maybe if we have a southern region, different, northern region, you northern region, get your own leader like Buhari or El Rufai. And your soldiers, maybe the Boko Haram and the bandits. You can run an Islamic regime and start poking your nose in Israel. If Israel catch you now, what is the contribution of Iran to Nigeria, and what's the contribution of Israel to Nigeria? Intelligence, security intelligence. Israel has contributed a lot to its security intelligence in Nigeria. Israel is very vital when it comes to intelligence in Nigeria. What has Iran done? I know Iran has an affiliation with Shiite movement. And Shiite movement, the government is giving the government headache. Yes, Iran is supporting a movement that is giving government headache. Why Israel is supporting our intelligence? There are some very, very important intelligence that Nigeria has. Kudos to Israel. You are seated anywhere. If they want to track you anywhere, if the DSS or the military want to track you anywhere, they go track you anywhere with that intelligence. Kudos to countries like the West and Israel. So why would a Nigeria want to pick side at this point in time? Israel's president once said that they are interested in Africa. So now this kind of stuff. Now the one that paid me the most is that one said they should remove Israel. You have not been able to deal with Boko Haram and banditry in your region. You will cry. You don't have the capacity to run down Boko Haram banditry. You have people that are sabotaging your efforts to kill you. Your own is to erase some people because of religion. Religion is making us stupid and blind in Nigeria. I'm telling you. One of the greatest undoing in Nigeria is religion. Religion and this ethnicity is what is drawing us back. The imperialists, the colonial masters, the West, they're happy that these guys are divided. I like the way the Yoruba Muslims were able to push them off from Southwest. All this, your mentality, Sharia must this, Sharia must that. What does it bring to the table? Today, can Nigeria compete? If there's a world war now, what can Nigeria compete? That's the problem. If they just send one missile to Dangote refinery, just your refinery, 3 refinery where they take us years upon years. We not even maintain the ones we will get. We are struggling with everything. But now we consume, chop past consume. We have resources, we just waste it. We cannot refine our resources. It's people with their intelligence, with their know-how, with their technology come and help us refine our resources, drill our resources for us. Just consumers left, right, center. You can't come and say you get them out. Like I said, build capacity first before you get them out. Does not Nigeria have any capacity whatsoever to withstand any attack as we speak at this point in time? Does not Nigeria has any capacity? Most of our ammunition are in northern Nigeria, yet they cannot use it to defeat the Boko Haram or ordinary banditry. Headers with AK-47 are running villages, tasking villages, taxing them. If you don't give us tax, you cannot go to far. If you don't pay this amount of money in a sovereign country like Nigeria, we have not been able to deal with our own problems. You are looking outside. You are looking outside where they don't send you, where your see. Northern Nigeria should be very. That's why I said a southern president should come and restructure his country. That's why I'm all about it. Because with this kind of mentality, Nigeria will never move forward. This region will always be drawing, this particular set of persons will always be drawing you back. I'm telling you, a northerner never wants Nigeria to restructure. A northerner. I never liked a Tinubu or supported a Tinubu. I understand what it means for southern presidency and capacity. We need people that have the capacity than saying south and north. But I intentionally want to support a southern president because I know northerners with their leaders of thought and those people that are ganging up as opposition, as coalition, they never want anything called restructuring for Nigeria. It is never in their purview. It is never in their plan whatsoever that Nigeria, they don't want it. They don't want to hear. They don't want to hear. So we need leaders. We don't need to start talking on national. We need to build capacity as a people. That is why we say Biafra. Let's divide this country and let there be peace. I'm telling you, I like the Ronu movement and I like some of these things that are happening. Whatever that will lead to restructuring Nigeria or to dismantling Nigeria is a welcome because just look at what is happening. Look at Fulani attacking a village in Imo State. It's a recent thing, no? Media know they carry on. In what conflict in the southeast? They have attacked Benue just a few hours ago. They attacked Benue. The people are helpless. People are being killed. No capacity for anything. No capacity for anything. Any single thing. No capacity in Nigeria. The capacity is just to witch hunt, bad belay, cause division, cause hatred. That's our capacity. To be productive, no single capacity. No single one. Okay, we have people that have first class. Yeah. Some people, somebody discovered electricity and put it in a format that you can read and study and learn how we discovered it. You go and start reading electrical engineering, electronics. You come out with first class in something that somebody discovered himself. Somebody developed and advanced himself. You see where our intelligence is. And you have a first class in that thing. Somebody who out of nothing brought out something, wrote down for you to start cramming, and you say you have people. You have people. We have said it times with that number. See, these leaders you see today, they don't have what it takes to bring good governance to the people. It is not, you don't come and tell me say you build school, you build hospital, you build road. You build road. Well, when you go to the village, when you go to these rural areas, you have illiterates, people that they don't know what good governance is. In a particular state, now flag, then do flag, they hail flag. Master's degree holder, they hail flag in a particular state in Nigeria. Then do big Nigerian flag, they hail the flag. Who do us this thing? All this element of see, it is time. It's time that we need to liberate ourselves from all this as much as we can. If we continue like this, the world is leaving us behind. The world is leaving us behind. If these guys that colonized us before had to come back again, they will still colonize us again. I'm telling you, they will still colonize us again. Why is it that Burkina Faso is aligning with Russia? If you can get too head now, may you not align with Russia now. Make it they sit down there, they make match, they tell France and US and this one, without the backing of Russia. You know what it is? Ordinarily, your flights, as they enter that flight, they feel trigger your flight. So why can't we develop our own intelligence? We should spend all our monies on Human Development Index, on educating and empowering the people. Research. We have people that have God-given gifts to do so many things. We are just wasting it. We waste it on parties, we waste it on things that are nonchalant, waste it on things that are not productive. We will build infrastructure, we go carry Oyibo, make on a maintenance for us. Why the people that are there will not benefit as the Oyibos are benefiting? Look at Dangote Refinery. The money Oyibo they collect for salary, the money they collect, they empower themselves, they send to their families. If Nigeria has the capacity, why can't Nigerians? May God help Nigerians. May God help Nigerians.